Hope you're doing well today. Happy New Year to you. We did just play 2 Shaman. Alright.
I will make them suffer.
Whoa. These are all 3 draftable. It's really a question between White Mane, who got buffed a little, right? Or Siamat. Siamat's strong. Siamat's strong. It's not as strong as it used to be. White Mane can be tough to pull off. But a lot of times in Warlock, because you have life tap, you're playing a lot of small minions anyway, which increases the odds that White Mane works. David considers White Mane. That actually is the direction I'm leaning. Saucy says Siamat's more consistent, which is true. White Mane Rattlegore last night. I wrote a fanfic about that, but I can't host it on this website. Brightwing isn't the pick, but also Brightwing. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try the White Mane, but it is true that Siamat is more consistent. Gonna take the scrolls, even though Wretched Tutor's really good against Demon Honor. Demon Honor is the class to beat. Take Gnome Private over the Stormwind Champion. Take a Ram Commander. I could revive some Rams with White Mane and then trade them again. Hot hit, although Neophyte's not bad. Sinister deal. Let's discover that Lackey. Tower Sergeant, easy. Fellwalker? Man, the Geomancer and the River Croc are not very good. Fellwalker's not great either. It's, you know, you compare Fellwalker to Smug Senior, it's just, like, ridiculously worse. Huh. If it's Fellwalker, new Final Fantasy expansion. If he says, just mow the lawn in like 80 degrees. I appreciate you converting to American. Or if you didn't convert to American, you know, you're probably like dead. 80 degrees Celsius? That sounds hot. I'm just gonna take the River Croc. The Fellwalker. I mean, like I said, I'm just thinking about it compared to Smug. Ugh. On the other hand, this is a good taunt, the Bone Wraith. I think Basilisks are too easily killed by Demon Hunter. I think I'm going piggyback. I do like Basilisks, though. I guess it's not gonna be an all-golden deck. Or I could craft the Wobbling Runts in gold. We've drafted like 4 of these, maybe. Alright, 800 dust. 800 dust down the drain. Lacking nervously. There's Owl Abomination. I barely even looked at the other 2 cards. Stable Hand is, you know, super, super high roll, low roll. But the frame bot's not very good anyway. And the other one was terrible. Hooked Reaver. Well, okay, it's still not going to be an all-golden deck. Because I don't think I'm crafting Hooked Reaver. I like Hooked Reaver. I don't think I'm going to go Raise Dead. Wobbly rest of the ending. Alright, let's go with the second Sinister deal, which is also not golden. Alright. Dark Peddler. Dark Iron Dwarf, who has its place, though. Ooh, these are bad. These are bad. We had a lot of good picks early on. Now we're getting some iffy ones. I don't want to draft Gravel Snout Knight. 1-cost minions have gotten more and more powerful over time. This has got weaker and weaker, and it wasn't very good in the first place. Guess it's the robes. Tomb Spider, Bulldozer, Gloom. I'll take Tomb Spider, but these are not the best either. Especially not for Warlock, that doesn't need the discover value. The slow discover as much as other classes. Another Bone Wraith. Possessed Villager over a second Tomb Spider. Easy Blood Guard, such a strong card. Third Sinister deal. Lackey Warlock? Alright. Discover some Ysaras. I like Spirit Bomb, actually, but not as much as Discover a Lackey. Not when the Dragon Pool is so strong right now. Sun Reaver, although the Stegatron was good with White Mane, technically. Just take a Razor Jaw here. Broomstick over Violet Worm? I think so. School spirits can be good. Silence can be good too. Take another dark peddler. This one's not gold. Take another ram commander. Come up at the end of the deck. Probably just a spider tank here. We're kind of lacking 3s. Expired merchant for value. Get double white mane, double stable hand. Don't want the Scarebar or the Dragonsmith. Alright, well, I crafted the Wobbling Runts in gold. Spent 800 dust on that, but we ended up with like 4 other cards not golden. Second and third of these, second of this one. Alright, but yeah, I guess it's Lackey Warlock. Lackey White Mane? Got 3 ways to get a Lackey. Little disappointed in the last deck. We'll see if this one works.
Gul'dan versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
And so this unholy affair begins.
And so this unholy affair begins. That was the first line in my White Mane Rattlegore fanfic. Yes, Happy New Year to you, Rake. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. As if you drafted 20 Sinister deals, probably go infinite. Quite possibly.
Pleasant feast of Wintervale.
It says, Save, are there any funny jokes you can make about being New Year's? Like, oh man, I didn't stream it all this year until today. I don't know how funny that is. Maybe it goes into like dad joke territory, but yeah, I mean, what else do you got? Haven't streamed until today. I mean, I did say same line of thinking, you know. Somebody said, how's 2022 going, like right at the start of the stream. I forget who it was, but yeah, I'm like, well, nothing's gone wrong yet. There hasn't been time. Any minute now. Any minute now, something will go wrong. And then we were 1-2, so, you know, it happened. But I don't know. It's all the same type of joke. Super annoyed. Super annoyed that, you know, there's been no Star Trek or Star Wars episodes this year at all. Gotta wait like 2 days for a Boba Fett episode. And they are airing Star Trek Prodigy. Actually, Star Trek Discovery is taking a break till February. This is all good. Actually felt a small earthquake, though. The ground through, so barely saw anything moving. Is that all good, though? It's not super bad if things barely moved, but... He says they don't complain about cold till it's less than 40. You know, Scruffy hates the cold. I would rather it be hot than cold, typically. Because people say they like the cold better, because you can add layers, and you can't, like, defeat the heat. But, you know, even if you add layers, I don't know. My nose gets cold. I'm unhappy. Mokla! Scorpitor Tiger. Probably especially with no Shadowwood Pain around, yeah.
Private Shorty, reporting for duty!
Okay, so like it hot during the day, but cold at night. Can't sleep when it's hot at all. I said you used to the joke earlier and you're 9 wins, so you typically say not, yeah, say you got 9 win average 2022. Never play again, yeah.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Ooh. We're gonna have to go for Plague of Flames, because that we could try to wait a turn. It says Golden Spire looks a little stiff. Yeah. It does a snappy 2 or 3 frame animation. Yeah. Most, pretty much every Hearthstone card. Snapjaw has that too, right? People would make fun of the Snapjaw animation too. It says that battle cry was so much louder than anything else. What, the Gnome Private? Yeah, it's pretty loud. Assuming that's the one you meant.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Alright. I mean, we got this Plague of Flame. I'm gonna go for the poison anyway. Here's a Great Plague turn. I would get the 2/2s. Duty. Yeah.
Unsightly.
Get some back like a dire mole and a beaming sidekick. Well, okay. Yeah, that was not a good play. Math fail. Apparently. Apparently. That's good with Plague of Flames too. Not that we're using it here. Attack! Get him! Hello! The hello is always good. Yeah, I think it was the Unprivate, yeah. Miss Dark Balance, is anyone kind of underwhelmed by the final portraits for each of the 3 mercenaries this battle pass? It is, it is strange. It looks like they, for whatever reason, it looks like they mixed up the order, deliberately or not. Because, like, the last Brucon is Deadmind's Brucon, which is from the mini set to Forged in the Barrens. It's like level 15 Brucon. And then you get the shirtless, muscly Brucon that feels like it should be the last one. You get it before the Deadmind's Brucon. So I don't know why they did that, which they didn't do on the previous ones. But I agree with you that it's weird. Yeah, Dark Balance is exactly. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to do it that way. The only thing I can think is that maybe they decided that it was taking players too long to get access to the coolest one, the most elaborate one type thing. That's about all I can think. That they wanted people to be able to play it sooner before getting to level 100, which takes a casual player pretty much the whole expansion. That's all I can think. That's all I can think. But I don't know. I noticed the same thing, though. I noticed the same thing. Maybe they have the best emotes. I don't know. We're like level 83, so we're getting there. We're gonna get there pretty quickly. Can't believe this noise, Sarah, but we got the Proto Drake. We got the Proto Drake. Oh, okay, I've got a reborn Proto Drake. There is that Hexen card that could mind control it, but otherwise I should be pretty safe, yeah. Actually, maybe I should be trading the 2s off. No, it's fine. This technically gives them access to, let's just trade the River Croc, which was my initial plan. I'm like, the initiation exists right now. Yeah, maybe I don't want this at 4 health. Oh yeah, David's wanted to immediately throw the Reborn Proto Drake into the 8/8, get the 8/1 and the 7. That's fair. That's fair. Actually, what the last deck did for a bit? Yeah, we were 1-2 or 2-2, and we got to 4. But yeah, I was expecting more out of the deck. I was.
Three's a crowd.
You've got me fired.
Should have tapped. I'm definitely being, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm being, just, I don't know, lazy. I'm not thinking through. Sloppy, yeah, that's better term. Overconfident, yeah. It was 9. Must have bugged out some... Wait, what?
You win.
According to your deck tracker, your last row went 14-3. It was 9. Must have bugged out somehow. Switched between constructed. Somehow. Back in the wrong deck. Interesting. Restoration goes for a word that is not in my vocabulary. I'm losing my perspicacity.
Gul'dan versus
Noisy and difficult to control.
My sorcery will
Obstreperous. Yeah, that's that one's not in my vocabulary, although maybe now it is, maybe. It's a perfectly cromulent word. I'm gonna discover some lackeys. Slapdash. Yeah, lackadaisical. I was actually thinking lackadaisical. I almost went for it. And Species says best wishes for 2022. Send for chat. I appreciate it. Best wishes to you. Happy New Year. And yeah, Saucy says the priest drafted the OP03 card. Yeah. That reborn. That reborn, though. Deal 2 damage is certainly better faster. Evolve is more interesting, but this time around, I think we're just gonna take the deal 2 damage. Yeah, so if only we had the 3 mana 3/3 destroy a lackey, summon a 5/5 with this exact deck. With this exact deck, I'd go for it. All right, well they do get the honorable kill here, but I don't want to just tap. Yeah, I says lackey. Days go. Fox we're playing suboptimally. That's fair too. Unless speed is optimal. If speed is optimal, then I'm playing well. They get a 0 mana ping on the piggyback, which feels pretty horrible. But I don't know. Would I really want to coin Hothead? Wouldn't be able to play the Tower Sergeant next turn anyway. Fine, let's coin Hothead. I can do, like, Bone Wraith next turn. I could also do Sinister Deal, piggyback, if they use their 0 mana ping.
What a magic moment.
Wow, float 4 mana on turn 4.
Unsightly. Let's forget it.
Yeah, Saucy's lacking 4-drop next turn seems good. Yeah, we can go for the spider tank.
Now we're cooking.
That's such a good emote. They've been doing a little bit more with their oopses lately. I like it's the best emote on the Frost Jaina is her was that an oops? Yeah, we still want to do Tower Sergeant here. Guess we'll discover a spell as well. Don't want Dark Pact. Soul Shear over the coil. Best emote is Survivor Zrella. What does she have? If the portrait calls people Koreans, I think that's the Tamsin hero card. I think that's the threaten on the hero Tamsin. Grifax is such skill. Rake redeems the Star Trick Jar of the day. If you got a particular request, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just find something. Something. Don't want him to gain 1 billion armor, really, but tapping this turn feels like the best thing to do. Shim can't do that, yeah, we've seen a couple of heroes off like Swashbucklers, but it's pretty rare. Pretty rare. Can I find that that sound, though? Let's see. Warlock cards. Dreadlich Tamsin. Dreadlich Tamsin, oops.
That was intentional.
And the threaten is...
I will rid you of your body.
Oh, wait, no, the Cretan's not there.
I've seen death twice, but not that. I care not for pleasantries. To think you're actually useful. I've seen death twice, but not that.
I don't know which one has it. Oh, it's on Well Played, actually? That's not where I expect it to be. I hit like every emote but that. I could play the white man here, but I don't know. It's not super strong, is it? Very weak to flame strike here. It's on the well played.
Well done, Cretan.
There it is. There it is. There's not much here, but there's one that says, I meant to do that, which is apparently Reno. Yeah, see, a lot of these hero cards I have not had much opportunity to see. That Reno was Galakron's Awakening, right? The amazing Reno.
Ha! I meant to do that.
I wonder.
Tap. I don't know. I could go face. Did Korean, there's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card that has that word in its name? I didn't. Oh, and Rakes has saved you of the show for the 11:59 episode. Oh, and for New Year's, is that the Millennium Tower episode? I think we played that last year, but I'll have to look it up again because I don't have it like properly named. It doesn't show up on my search. Or no, it was the Millennium Gate. The Millennium Gate. the Yakuza game series has the Millennium Tower.
Two is company.
Someone's bound to come this way.
This is 13 damage. Presumably this is our white main turn. We have to be a little careful, though, with the order of respawn. Because we're, like, filling the board with the runts.
So many possibilities.
I don't think I can do this in a particularly strong way, actually. I can do it in an okay way. But not like a super strong way.
Arise, my champion.
Private sortie reporting for duty.
I should have played the Razor Jaw first. That was a mistake. Wakes his gank, which I got ganked. I was thinking too much about trying to get the runts to resummon, even with the 2/2s already on board. Yes, I was never Flame Strike right. I could have played around Flame Strike here if I was thinking more about the gangster and less about the wobbling runts.
Powers are never truly gone.
Nice sloppy turn, fair to say. We have lethal if that is not Flame Ward. If it is Flame Ward, I'd sure want to trade over here. Maybe here.
Friends around. Duty.
For the Silent Crusade! For the Silent Crusade!
Yeah, so I could have got it. But I can't test for Flame Ward before actually doing the damage. Could I test it from there, though? Did it still end up sloppy? No, it's counterspell. It's counterspell. Mr. Leo with the follow, I appreciate that.
We have
Anyways, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Bodhi. Hope it treats you well. This was a sad old mage deck. 2 Kiribashis.
Gul'dan versus Nazar.
Probably do this deck, one more.
All eyes shall be.
That'll probably be it today. Probably.
And so this unholy affair begins.
Unless I decide to play some more Death's Gambit after like another run. Like we did yesterday, heading into New Year. I'm really into that Death's Gambit game, so I wouldn't mind playing a little more. We'll see. That'll be a long time from now, though. Yeah, deal 2 damage this early on. I would have taken Discover a Dragon if it was there.
They're not trapped. They're not pets.
You'd kill the 1-3 straight up, but I think we'll just play the 2-3. Geez, what kind of game is Death's Gambit? It is, I suppose, a Metroidvania. It's like Metroid, it's like Castlevania. It's a map you explore while beating bosses and unlocking things. But it's also 2D Dark Souls is the other way to describe it. Because it very, very much so is designed to play like Dark Souls. All the user interface and the way the stats work and the way the... Well, not actually the way the abilities work, but the way the stats work and the way that you earn things in the game, collecting souls essentially, is all directly out of Dark Souls.
Got something to hide?
Sounds like a cool game like Salt and Sanctuary. Yes, Salt and Sanctuary is also very, very, very deliberately 2D Dark Souls. I could definitely still see going back to Salt and Sanctuary and beating it at some point. It demands an oops. And oops, even though, you know, I got my Tower Sergeant activated. Unsightly, let's forget it. Which game is this? Missed the name. This is Death's Gambit. Specifically, Death's Gambit Afterlife. What happened was they released it like 3 years ago, and it was, I think, relatively well received, but pretty much all the reviews said, you know, ooh, it's almost really, really good. It's a diamond in the rough, but it's rough. And then apparently they worked on it for another 3 years. And now it's just solid. And now all the reviews say this is a game that had a lot of potential, and now it's fulfilled that potential.
Buying or selling.
Have any demons to copy? Sphere could help us, honestly, and Dark Pack's not really going to. Yeah, I might actually be looking for Rush here, because the Rush is really solid. Really sucks to turn down Discover a Dragon, though. Alright, so do you watch anime? Oh, occasionally. Usually. We were talking about Evangelion at some point, right, Marcos? Yeah, I typically only watch like one anime a year. I was watching My Hero Academia last year. I got like partway through season 4. I didn't quite finish it up, and I think season 5 is out now or coming out. I either watched Evangelion last year or the year before that. They put out that Evangelion movie too, which was pretty sweet. I should have actually tapped before. I should have tapped before the sphere. There's an actual oops. Says the skeleton tickles you on Dark Souls. Hard mode, instantly die. Yeah, Dark Souls, only one difficulty. Same with Bloodborne Sekiro. Although Star Wars Fallen Order, which was Star Wars Dark Souls, that one did have difficulties. I did say High Coffin, right? I think I did say High Coffin. Continued Happy New Year. Suddenly I'm doubting myself. Yeah. I would like to watch Attack on Titan. I've heard the ending is bad, but it's one of those popular animes that everybody talks about. I tend to try to catch those. Because Fallen Order is great. Yep. I really enjoyed Fallen Order. I still never played the patch they put out that added like a boss rush mode. And speaking of Evangelion, have to finish it. Make sure you watch it in the right order. The Evangelion show, the end of Evangelion movie, and then the Rebuild movies. Okay, so what's the top 3 anime with cool endings? Well, Evangelion has multiple endings, and the first 2 endings are both a trip. Death Note doesn't have a super great ending. At least, the ending is not as good as the midway point.
I'll be your field guide.
Yeah, bad roll. I watched a couple episodes of Ghost Stories a few days ago. Wasn't as funny as you were led to believe. One thing, Code Geass. Code Geass, same deal. Season 1 is super great. Season 2 was not nearly as good. 3 wins, no loss. Have you ever seen Akira? Of course I've seen Akira. Anime is very hot right now. Is that actually what you're referencing? Is my response the thing you're referencing?
Gul'dan versus.
I says Code Geass had a great ending. With the parade and such. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I was just super disappointed in season 2 overall. That maybe I can't. I'm biased against it. And I says, yep, okay. What was I? Oh, yeah. So, Lyra said, Ghost Stories, not as funny as you were to believe. It's worth noting, you probably noticed that, you know, the humor in the Ghost Stories English dub is very, very Amerocentric. A lot of the jokes, almost all the jokes, are politics or religion based, and so I could see it not being quite as funny if you're not totally immersed in that culture, because Lyra's in the UK, but it's all very US politics and culture, so I could see it not being quite as funny if you are not living directly in that culture. Who guess has this? Yeah. Evangelion, when you bring that up, Evangelion has a lot of religious symbolism, and people try to be like, well, wait, but what does this mean? Why? I see all these crosses, and I see this, and I see this, and they talk about this, but how does that all relate to the greater narrative? It's very confusing, and they ask the creator of Evangelion, you know, what does all the symbolism mean? And he's like, oh, well, it's cool looking. Wait, it doesn't mean anything? No. We couldn't use Japanese religious symbolism because everybody knows what that means, but the Christian symbolism is mysterious in Japan. Like, okay. All right. Hey, so I watched this Code Geass, that sounds like. I really love the first season of Code Geass. I think it's fantastic, but I didn't like the second season very much. Like I said, Fist of the North Star's a pretty good ending. Takes a while to get there, though. Yeah, I definitely don't know anything about Fist of the North Star's ending. I know it's, you know, post-apocalyptic type thing, but I don't know too much about Fist of the North Star. Like I said, Trigun had a decent ending. I must have seen Trigun's ending at some point, I think. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know if I saw every episode of Trigun. I should. It's good. And Arthur saves DBZ opinion. I like DBZ. Try said hello, by the way. Good to see Try. Try also talk about Pokemon being a great ending when Ash teaches Mewtwo the true meaning of friendship. And Pokemon India never released a bunch of other generations with ice cream Pokemon. Yeah, DBZ. I did get tired of DBZ. I wonder if I could watch Dragon Ball Kai, the abbreviated version, and have a better time. But yeah, I watched, you know, I watched DBZ with the opening with rats and stuff, and I watched the Frieza stuff, and I liked the Frieza stuff. But, yeah, after the Frieza stuff, I did see the Android stuff, too, with Future Trunks. But when it got to Cell, I know a lot of people really love the Cell games and stuff, but by the time it got to Cell, I was pretty done with it. I never watched further than that. I've never watched Super either. But so I like Dragon Ball, I like the characters, but eventually it wore me down. You like the Gohan Goes to High School arc? Was that before the Cell Saga? I mean, I remember the Great Saiyaman, which I possibly liked more than some people did. They say I started Death Note but stopped midpoint. Have to check it out again.
Can't stop these snowstorms.
Tracking my movements.
Yeah, up until the 2/3 point of Death Note, that's my favorite anime. Oh, it's immediately after Cell. Then maybe I never saw it. I think I saw the Great Saiyaman stuff, but I guess I never saw Gohan Goes to High School. Great Saiyaman was after Cell. Was it? Boy, I mean, was there some stuff before and after? Because I know I saw some Great Saiyaman stuff, but I stopped halfway through Cell. Maybe I said, what? All the Saiyaman stuff is after Cell? Huh. I wonder how I saw that then.
With every strike, we will strike back.
No Saiyaman until after Cell. Huh, maybe... I don't know. It was airing on Cartoon Network, so maybe after giving up on the Cell Saga at some point, I said, what are they doing now? And maybe I caught something a little later on? Maybe. Not feeling with confidence about the great ending for Death Note. Right, well, that's why I said the Death Note real ending is not super fantastic, but there's kind of another ending 2/3 of the way through, and that one's much better.
The sands are for sculpting.
Ooh, that hits us pretty hard here. Saga's go on high school in school. Gohan was still a kid in the Cell Saga. That's true, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. So yeah, at some point I did see some of the older Gohan, but yeah, I may have seen an episode here or there. I saw a little. I am aware of Boo. I may have seen like 2 Boo episodes, but it was mainly enough for me to not get back into it. Like, no, I don't need to watch this. Well, I can't leave that Dune Sculptor alive. I mean, they just got 3 random minions off of it. Mage minions. I thought the last 3rd Death Note was gonna be some sort of fever dream or something, so I still realized it wasn't. Yeah, it's not as good. It's not as good.
What makes something real?
Yeah. Well, so... this Hollow Abomination, yeah, Hollow Abomination does actual damage, which is just gonna kill the 3/3, I suppose. School Spirits. So School Spirits would kill this and kill this. We trade here. The Hollow Abomination only leaves this intact. Would we still rather Hollow? I suppose, yeah? So you're assuming they made the 3/3 fake. I am assuming that. Apparently I got a Hollow Abomination achievement. I decided not to tap, because I think we actually have enough cards in hand, plus being drawn to win the game. But there's a small chance that they might actually have, 2 fireballs. They need 2 fireballs. One's not good enough, but 2 fireballs and tapping could be a mistake. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other animes that I was, really happy with the ending of. Not that I've seen a whole lot of animes compared to some people. I saw the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. That doesn't really have an ending. I saw Toradora, which is, the only romance anime I've seen, and that had a good ending, if I recall. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I mean, that has an ending, right?
We'll be fine. It wasn't
Makes his Soul Eater as a so ending. I've seen that one advertised and listed on Netflix, but I've never watched that one. Rama ends way before the manga. Yeah, we've talked about there's been some ones like that, like Bleach, which ended right, but then they're bringing it back to finish the manga, and they did that with Inuyasha, too.
I wonder. A charming composition.
That's just Claymore was one of your favorites many years ago. Don't remember how that ended, though. Have you seen the Castlevania anime? I've got it on my Netflix list, but I haven't watched that one. I've heard very good things. Yeah, Marcus is from Marcus Brotherhood. Is the one that Team A recommended you. It's, yeah, the original Fullmetal Alchemist does the story, and then they ran out of manga and they did their own ending. And then when they finished the manga, they redid it as Brotherhood, which has the manga ending. And so I like both the original Fullmetal Alchemist and Brotherhood for different things. Yeah, I enjoyed the original.
What makes something real?
They said, check out Waiting. It shouldn't be good. But once you watch like 4 episodes, you'll binge it, huh? It's about the servers at a restaurant. I haven't heard of that one. I have not heard of that one. Check that episode. Surprising amount of anime that outrun the manga and make up their own stuff. Maybe that's surprising. It does actually surprise me. 4 wins, no loss. It does actually surprise me. Oh yeah, also Steins Gate has a slow start, was great overall, right? Steins Gate, the game came out before the anime, right? The anime's adaptation of the game. I'm 99% sure. Unless they're like both based on a light novel, which I wouldn't be aware of. But, yeah, Steins Gate, I know it's like time travel and science. I'm into all that stuff, so it's one I'd like to either play through or watch through finally someday. I've almost bought the Steins Gate game many times, but then it's very, very big. It's like, I want to say it's 80 plus hours, I think? So I've never gone in on it, but I've thought many times about it. It's a Steins Gate is soul food. Nom nom nom. Oh, good. Okay. Nom nom nom.
Got something to hide?
Yeah. This is Naruto filler episodes were pain back in the days. You didn't like the Great Tea Race? Now here's the thing. I haven't actually seen Naruto. But I've heard multiple people complain about the Great Tea Race. You ever see the old anime for Berserk? Yes, I've only seen the old one. Heard there's a new one now. The new one, a lot of people don't like the animation on the new one at the very least. I've never watched the new one. I've heard bad things mostly about the new one. Alright, well I'm gonna evolve the back of the back piggy. It just dies to the rune dagger. I'm gonna evolve this to a 4. Not the best 4, but serviceable. Serviceable. I've seen the old one. You gotta agree it's like one of the worst endings ever, right? Where's the old one end? Do they... How far do they make it past the eclipse? Or is it end on the eclipse? Old one ends on the eclipse. Okay. Well, I mean, if you don't know about the eclipse, it's certainly shocking.
Of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
It's definitely the most notable part of Berserk. And unfortunately, it'll probably remain forever the most notable part of Berserk, because, you know, the author passed away, unfortunately, recently. This is... Well, I'm not going to say this one, because I don't know what it is. This is a pretty popular anime that watched all of and hated it. I don't know that one at all. People were telling me about that, I keep forgetting how it's pronounced, but that, like, it's not jujitsu, but that like jujitsu kaisen or whatever. People were telling me about that. Even Redbeard was telling me about that. So I might take a look at that one. It says Jumanji, greatest anime of all time. And that says Naruto had like 70 filler episodes at the end before Shippuden. Just skip them. Skipped to the time skip.
Gul'dan versus Deathwing.
It says, I saw some episodes that have an ending. I don't know.
Chaos.
I know there's like two different versions of Hunter x Hunter, but I don't know if either of them have endings. Jumanji's Bizarre Adventure. How many Robin Williams quotes can you make in the frozen time? He says this one, which I think I also don't know. I just don't say animes that I don't at least have some perception of, because I'm always worried. It's like, you know, oh wait, that's a really dirty one. See, so they don't know any new animes from the last 5 years. We could technically ram Commander Coin, but it doesn't feel necessary. I could also look for the deal 2 damage Lackey, which would be pretty good here, but if I don't find it, I don't like our other results. It's unlikely that Iron Deep Trog is going to annoy the warrior. So we're deciding between the 3-2 Initiate, because we have the coin, and the Sinister Deal, or just putting some souls in our deck. I don't have any soul synergy, so I think we actually take the Initiate this time. This here says... Hunter actually has a good ending. Oh, huh. Actually going way back. This one is way up there as the best anime of all time. Let's talk at dirty ones. There's the meme one mentioned that you won't mention. I'm not entirely sure if I know which one you mean or not. There's only one dirty anime I know offhand because the Super Best Friends group would reference it a lot.
Let me work my magic.
I would like to discover a spell, but let's just take this out super directly.
Magical.
I'm sure you must have heard it. What letter does it start with? The only one I know offhand starts with a B. There's his B. Okay. The assuming it's the one I'm thinking of, the Matt McMuscles tried to do a joke playthrough of it, and of the game. I know there's anime too, but I tried to do a joke playthrough of the game on YouTube, and had to, as it went on, censor more and more until pretty much just the entire screen was blacked out. But even then, he actually got like a notice from YouTube that says you can't do this. They had to take it all down. Yeah, probably still Pit Croc here. Panthara for like triple draw would be a little interesting. And was it what you was talking about? Track says dirty animes. Which ones? Which ones specifically? And where would you find them? Rake and Eric talk about a particular one, which I don't know about.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
Is there's a game? Maybe it's a different one. I'm pretty sure there's no game unless there's a weird fan named Flash thing or something. Well, you said B. What's the second letter? The one I'm thinking of, the next letter is an I. We're playing Wheel of Fortune. I! There's 2 I's. Ding, ding. It's a different one then. Okay. Well then I don't know what we're talking about. Alright, so they discovered the Griff? That wasn't in the area pool. Yeah, they discovered it. It was off Tomb Spider. Alright, so figures. Yeah, it's surprising that they did not do the thing. Oh, they didn't introduce those cards that aren't draftable at the same time that they banned Abomination from drafting. You figured they would fix one problem with drafting at the same time they banned a card, but didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Buying or selling. You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking.
Good to see Marty, by the way. Happy New Year to you. I presume Marty streams or has streamed with the partner check mark. Although I there's only one Marty I think of. I only think of Back to Future Marty. Marty, gotta come back with me. This is this one. Which I think I do know very vaguely about. I actually I heard that one referenced recently. Because I was watching Woolly Versus play through Dokapon Journey, which is kind of like a Japanese Mario Party, and there was a town named that, and one of the three people on the stream was referencing that dirty anime, and the other two guys were like, no, stop that. And they did it 2 more times. Mario Party's already Japanese. That's true. That's fair. That's the fairest thing I've heard all day. Yeah, I said the same thing. Mario Party is Japanese. That's true. That's true. It's a more, I don't know. It's only Japanese. It's impenetrably Japanese. I don't know. So the question here is, do we play River Croc and Tower Sergeant even though they possibly have this spell burst? Maybe they're not holding a spell. Maybe they can't spell burst 3 per scythe. Yeah.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
One orc scrap is another orc.
I've mentioned many times the only warriors that seem to be doing well, at least against me, are the ones that feature heavy taunt. And here's some heavy taunt. Yeah, Dark Pound says Dokapon Kingdom is a really fun way to destroy any good friendship. Yeah, they for the most part, they kept it pretty good-humored, but there were a couple of heated moments, I suppose. A couple. What was interesting, because, Woolly Versus, rather large streamer, and so they had the blood pool going. People were donating money, and it would go to the blood pool. So whoever won out of the three streamers was gonna get the money. Which got up to like $2,000 or something. Not insignificant money. It's the blood pool. I'm deciding what I want to do here. Do I want to pit croc this and trade here, go face? Or do I want to look at my dragon? I'm gonna look at the dragon, because we can play Ysera next turn on curve. Let's make a decision after that. There's Ysera. Okay. I picked it too quick, actually. I should have held that back a little longer. 17 cards left in deck. Do I still want Hellfire? I guess so. We know they have those particular taunts. So they watched this. A streamer type thing. 100+ episode series a while ago. Got real crazy. Oh, for Dokapon. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you know about the Darkling and the Darkling and Spinner High Rolls and I don't know what else was in there that's interesting.
But the dream is eternal.
Nice to have exactly 9 cards in the hand. Oh, Dabba Circularly said Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Hope it's all good to you. I hope it's better than this past year. Or just, the world as a whole. Well, and this is Darkling. I don't think that happened on the Woolly Versus playthrough. Also, thank you to Pet. The Pet for, or possibly Petra, for the fall like 5 minutes ago. Okay, where are we now? I mean, we could Ysera Awakens, but would I really want to do that when they're not threatening us too hard? What if we... If I did the Hellfire and the School Spirits, these bi-directional AoEs... and play the piggyback. So we could just kill them next turn, maybe with Nightmare Pitcroc if they don't play their taunts. But they're going to play their taunts. And then we Ysera Awakens, and we still get the 4-1. And I could revive the 4-1 with the Death Rattle. But actually, they're going to kill the front and back with this Ram, which is going to avert my plans. But then King gathers all the heroes. There's just him in the castle. Okay, well, let's actually tap. Rush, taunt, or evolve. Evolving the Pitcroc to a 9 could be good, but it's the 10 pool that's better right now. Rush could lead us to a quicker victory, especially with Nightmare. Let's take Rush this time. In fact, I'll just Rush right now. I'll Rush the Laughing Sister into the 2-4. Lang says that was a long time ago. Also familiar with that streaming crew, I suppose. Rick says, Saber, you gotta try to get Zhongli dupes, like the banner a lot. It's got Xingqiu on it, right? Which is tempting to me. My Xingqiu is only like C3 or something. It's definitely one you want at 6. I've already got Zhongli at C1 for the double pillars. I don't know. Are they dead? They're dead. Well, turns out Ysera's a good card. Shoot, what was I saying? Yeah, I've already got Zhongli C1. The C2 gives you the shield when you do your ult instead of just holding E. I do like Zhongli a lot, but at this point, unless I'm gonna go whole whale, like you say, and go for that C6 that gives you the healing, which would be pretty sweet. Nah, I don't think I need any more copies. I don't think I need the shield on the ult all that badly. So yeah, no. Gonna go for... I might go for Shinhei, because I use Ayaka a lot, and Shinhei increases ice damage, which will go with Ayaka. But if people say, it's like, Shinhei's not even that good, then maybe I'll skip it. And like you said, yeah, they announced Yai. Yai's got a great character design. Yeah, Steve said, are you going for Shinhei? I might. I might. It depends on how good people say that she is for Ayaka. I mean, she's a 5-star crowd support. She should be good. But if she's not, then maybe I'll just keep waiting. See if Yai's good.
Pleasant feast, happy feast of Wintervale.
We'll go 2, we'll go 2, we'll go 3, we might go 4. Actually, the Chinese opera actor thing for Yunjin impressed you a lot. Yeah, I saw a lot of people with the same type of opinion as me, which was people saying like, well, you know, it's not my thing, but it's interesting. He's waiting for Ayato, which is rumored to be a water character of some type. Which there, except for Child, there's not really an offensive water character yet, yeah. And this other character, wait, I'm not actually sure who you mean there. Do the bad guy with the big hat, or who are you talking about? I don't even know. Yes, this is Scamarouche. Okay, that's who I thought you meant, but I wasn't sure. Does he even have an element showing? I see you do this. I thought I told you to stop talking about dirty animes. Which, you know, I'm still not gonna get too big into spoilers for Book of Boba Fett, but yeah, references the thing. Yeah. Very, I like that a lot personally, in terms of, it's a very, very classic design. It's very, very much going back to, like, the 30s through the 50s. So I liked that. I was super into it. Look at the Discover a Lackey. Ooh. I could trade here into the poison and then evolve a 2-1 into a 5. It's exciting, actually, but it means skipping Discover a Dragon.
Limb by limb.
Pretty worthwhile. I don't have anything to rush into, but if they can't kill that, that's like one of the best 5s to get. What Pokemon would Boba Fett use? Well, he's got the flamethrower, so, you know, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard is an easy one to go for. He's also got the missile. Do any, you know, there might be current missile launcher Pokemon. I don't know about current Pokemon very well, but old school Pokemon, did any of them have a missile launcher? Boba Fett respects. He respects the thermal detonator that Leia uses. So Voltorb and Electrode, they're kind of like thermal detonators.
My shield for Argon.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
Because there's this one that kind of shoots fish missiles.
Our rallying cry.
A rallying cry. Wait. Have any way to boost damage really at the moment?
A charming composition.
Oh, let's do this. This is really close. This is lethal if I had one more mana. But it'll be fun to kill them with it next turn if they don't concede. If they don't concede. They'll probably concede. They'll probably concede, but I'd love to kill them with the curse. Rafam, the supreme archaeologist. Greek said, what's up? Yeah, we're 6-0. Better than our last deck. I thought our last deck was going to go 8 or 9, but only went 4. Turns out our curve messed us up more than I expected. Come on, don't concede. Let me curse you. Let me curse you.
You are well reinforced.
Cursed! Cursed!
Quite hit the mark.
That should be an achievement, but it's a super old card. It's a super old card. I don't know if I've ever got curse lethal. Ever. That's curses. Alright, well that game went incredibly well for us. Alright, perfect infinite. Perfect infinite. Crazy, I've never seen you tilt on the stream. This actually happens sometimes. Oh yeah, people who are here all the time, you know. They can tell you I do tilt, right? We do salt drafts occasionally. If I get like 3 bad results in a row, or maybe even 2 sometimes, I'll be like, okay, boom, 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 click, 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 not talk about the picks at all. And occasionally I'll make a misplay because of tilt. That doesn't happen too often, but yeah, I mean, there's some tilt. Less than a lot of streamers. Maybe the vast majority, but I can get some tilt going. I never, like, break a keyboard or, you know, throw the stream deck at the wall, but I can get slightly tilted here and there. Usually even then. Usually even then.
And so this unholy affair begins.
Yeah, Safe Salt's pretty mellow, though. Even then, I'll be like, you know, it's fine. It's really fine. It's just a game. But we were on a leaderboard attempt, or, you know, or the people got really lucky. Like, it's fine. It's just a game. Even the salt is tempered, usually. But there's been occasion. Like we do the anime voice turns, right? You know, with the Yugi hair and the Joey hair. It's silly, it's cringe. But I have to be in a decent mood for that, right? It's really hard to do the silly anime stuff if I'm on tilt. So there's been times that I've turned off the channel point redemption. You know, I've refunded somebody. I'm like, you know, I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood right now. It's not going to be good. And so it's not extreme salt. It's not extreme salt, but, you know, try to be self-aware. It's like, it's just not the time. It's not the time. It happens. Occasionally. Runthok sounds like, I suddenly remembered my Charlemagne. Now fairly slain. I'll rally and cry.
Got something to hide?
Beauty! A little something else.
The toxin blade's annoying.
Can't go round, go.
I think
Beauty!
we're still gonna wait till next turn to get them. Or do I want to coin the broom? Do I want to coin the broom to keep the 1-3 on board? Nah, I'm gonna keep the coin, get him next turn. This just where's Alcus says, thanks for the incense. Which now I have to focus for a moment to remember what he actually says. Like swatting insects. Thank you very, very much, Dendario, with the 2 gifted subs.
Can't go round, go.
Excellent decision.
It's an excellent decision. It's very appreciated. Baker gets one. Trash Queen gets one. Both people we talk to frequently. Twice as safe here with your support. Happy New Year to you. How Abomination could be like really good next turn.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Let's see if this works out. I hope it does. I hope it does. I span out. Span out with the gifted subs.
Can't stop me, neither can you.
Right now, if we play the Hollow Abomination, it's a 4-8. We go for Piggyback. I can kill the Ice Hoof right now, and we get the tap. Would I rather just try to slow him down with Bone Wraith? Possibly. We are gonna bump into the Ice Hoof, though, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I gotta work my way through there one way or another. They have so many cards. Why do they have so many more cards than Warlock? I got the life tap. I missed chance to about the Sun Reaver Gold animation, which we saw a little earlier. It's definitely one of the worst ones in the game, if not the worst. Piggyback, which we can eat the front of with Hollow Abomination. Okay, I mean, this works. Do we want to do it? I can go Hollow Abomination plus Broom. The Abomination goes into the Ice Hoof, and then the Broomstick kills the back of the Piggyback. I get a frozen Hollow Abomination, and their board is clear. Or do we want to wait? Because, I mean, the Wobbling Runs, it's good to play right now. It's a card that works pretty well against their board. They can trigger an extra back piggy off this Necrium Blade if they dagger, but we wouldn't care about that. It would make the Abomination better. Really thinks it is worth it. I think it's worth strong consideration. And if I was down, like, to 10 health, I would definitely do it. But, you know, I think think we're gonna be slightly greedier. And maybe it won't pay off, but... right now it's not paying off. They got the card I put down.
On wings of evil.
So Malagos would draw School Spirits and the other Sinister deal, theoretically. And that's it. Anexia is particularly weak to them having a Hollow Abomination. You know what's really bad here? I've lost track of what cards they stole with the Lobotomizer. Did they steal a Hollow Abomination and I've lost track of it? Maybe. I always go for the Malagos. I'm very, very sorely tempted to take the Malagos just because I don't recall if they stole Hollow Abomination. Yeah, Clive wants to say, we got the Asera against the Warrior. They did. They did steal the Hollow Abomination. That's why I didn't want to pick Ysera, but they actually played it before Ysera.
Get it out!
Buy one, get one free.
They could have got a bunch of 2/2s, but they didn't go for it. They have 11 damage showing on board. So I didn't go for the kill on the Wand Thief, because it's fairly likely. Now, it's plagiarized, so they get a Malagos, but it's slow. But yeah, I was wondering if it was Cheat Death, because Cheat Death would give him another Wand Thief. So there were some new cards for that Warhammer game that they're talking about, and this epic seems absurd. I don't know what that word means. Let's see. Survivor. Instead of dying, he'll fixed amount and lose this ability. Interesting. That's a interesting alternative to, like, Death Rattle. Trigger's been killed while attacking, even if saved by Survivor. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. Is this the class? Oh, no. You said it was a keyword. I'm like, this is the class like everything gets rushed? Right, and so you could repetitively trigger that AoE. Alright, well, they're super weak to School Spirits. They miss 8 face damage? Apparently, which I'm happy about. So we can School Spirits and trade over here. They'll still have this 2/3 wobble. Everything else will be dead. Can I do it another way? If I, like, Razor Jaw here... If I Razor Jaw here and attack there, they still keep the 8/4, which I don't like. I have time for this.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Alright. They do have a mage spell. It could be Flame Strike or something, which would be very annoying. Could also be Puzzle Box or Runes, though, couldn't it? Oh, dear. Mad Bomber. It's gonna almost definitely hit our stuff, but it was now is the wobbling runt meta. The hello. And David said that before they played this, which I lost track of the lobotomizer card. There it was. All right. Get him! I got 9 damage showing here. Let's see if we can just find like a Hellfire first off.
From nothing, power.
Fellfire in the hole is 1 off lethal. draws a soul fragment, which is not Fel, it's Shadow. Solarium, man, that's so strong though.
It's still good.
Can't go round. Go through. Get him!
Deal.
I don't think I'm actually gonna trade with those. Shrek turns into Shrek 2 with the expired merchant. Satellites are in the sky. One of the biggest supporters of the stream. Good to see us. Is now we get 2 scarabs off 2 Shreks, 2 stable hands. Gonna be the game-winning play when they're at 7 health. There's no other way to win. Okay, well, they scared me with the lobotomizer. They scared me with the Stone Hollow Abomination. The Isoof was kind of annoying. We got the 8-0. We got more wobbling runts played in one game than the history of Hearthstone. That's SC made it 2022. Did we save before proceeding? This save file is already all messed up. I'm just kind of seeing, you know, where how much more messed up it can get. I mean, no, this is not the core playthrough though. We're rolling back. We're rolling back like 3 years. At some point, this save file will be abandoned. It's kind of a meme run at this point. But no worries, no worries. The end of dreams with a follow. I appreciate it. Oh, and dedicate that win to Indariel with the 2 subs. Thank you very much. Again, Indariel has never sent a message in chat, but has done 2 gifted subs. And, you know, that's cool with me. Supporting from the shadows.
Private Shoney, reporting for duty.
Pleasant feast of Wintervale.
David says, this lack of Siamat does not hurt us. It's true, although have we revived any minions with Whitemane? Maybe one time?
Buying or selling.
It's just Sky Talon.
Duty.
I am aware of your efforts.
Can't go round. Go through.
Start discovering dragons. Let's start discovering dragons pretty quick here.
On the wings of
Should do it right now. Emergency Deathwing. I mean, it's Shaman. They could get a big snowfall, and then it's like, alright, well, I got a Deathwing. Blow up my whole frozen board, but also blow up their snowfall.
Deal.
Duty.
Behold the scorching brilliance! A marvel.
I'm gonna play Hooked Reaver. It's gonna be a long time, I hope, before I'm below 15 health. It's just, she doesn't like the gnome private. Don't worry, she's dead now. They have every card from Alterac Valley for that coin. We're still missing some legendaries. be a great bunker sergeant turn if we had one. Well, are we just gonna trade and play our own Steward of Scrolls? I think so.
A charming composition.
Discover a friendly death rattle that died this game. Give your minions its death rattle. That's pretty much never... I mean, it would be fun with wobbling runs, but I'd have to fill a board with, you know, other minions. That's tough to do. So we're gonna take the Drain Soul, or are we gonna be bold enough to take the Seeds? This could be good with him too. Yeah, it's still though. We have to fill the board with like at least 3 minions and play this 4-mana card. It's tough. It's tough. Alright, so they lost that the other day. The Phylacticary? In Arena? I mean, in Constructed, the Owlocks. Ram commandered after doing Mechanical Dragon for some 7/7s. Fancy. Impressive. Disheartening. When you're not the player doing it. Right, so that's these Drain Soul safe. Seeds can give you value. I know. I've already picked up this Deathwing, so I'm already thinking about long-term game plans, so... I took the Seeds, but it's the bolder pick. Bone Wraith is good here. Alright, I'm gonna play the Seeds. I'm gonna play the Seeds. Right here, right now. We know they have a discovered spell. We know they have a ram. So the first day expansion Redbeard actually got a mostly full board of Owl Death Rattles. We've got a in Arena, huh? Curious. Storm buffs the 3/4. Yeah, I think we're still just gonna play the stable hand.
I'll be your field guide.
Let's open the Shrek. Someone's a big swamp beast. Get out of my swamp. We might get one off the web spinner. A very tiny thing that could give us something big, which we could then broom. Yeah, this is reroll, yeah. Not instantly summoned, though. I have to spend mana on it. There was spirits. Well, I am definitely starting to think about this Deathwing. Evolve this to an 8. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't know how many bad results are possible, but there's some good ones. Pretty good. That's pretty good. We can...
Behold the scorching brilliance.
I can kill these. I wish I could put the Divine Shield into this, right? And then use the Razor Jaw afterwards. I can, actually. Let's look at this. Curious. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. Gonna run out of time. Now, if they don't kill the Alakir, reviving it with White Mane would be a ton of fun. But I bet they can kill it. I bet they can kill it.
Who is next on the
They kill it. They kill it.
I've got more left in me.
This is cute too, though.
You mortal. Your soul is mine to break.
Guess I get to tap. Oh, but I think I want to tap after the soul fragments, actually. Alright, well, this is cute. We always kill the 6/6 with the spell burst.
Scorching brilliance. Pleasant feast.
And we get a ripped. That's another good reason to tap after the AoE. If I had tapped and then AoE'd, this would be a 3-1.
Open yourself.
Okay.
Magic.
Oh dear, they give a lackey. They have a lackey. I could Deathwing right now, but that means discarding my Sinister deal. I have to Deathwing, don't I? I have to Deathwing? I think so. Should probably observe the deal.
Scorching brilliance.
Greek wants to try and make it further. I think I have to Deathwing now.
So many possibilities.
Just gotta check the lackey. I can't check the lackey and play the Deathwing. He's a limb overdevelop it. Lackey Alex Strasser, you sound. People are encouraging this, but you know, I think this is likely to lead to a bad outcome. Oh, okay. Well, that took all 10 of their mana. Nice roll. Nice roll. We get to get the 2 cubs when we play Deathwing. Plus we get to do... can I... no. Right? Like, can I ever play White Mane here? With the Mound Bear? I mean... maybe.
That was well done.
So I can't see your face. You can close the deck tracker in the top right corner, yeah? Look for lethal. Yeah. Deathwing's safer. It is safer. I'm sick here. She is.
So many possibilities.
Trade there. White Mane. Face for 4.
Arise, my champion.
Yeah. Ryder and Gek want to go directly for the Deathwing. Safer. Definitely safer. Because the 15 is clunky. No way they clear taunts, right? These are famous last words quotes. Is it worth to trade the 1/1 in? Yeah. I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Try and get the extra taunt when they trade into the 5/6. This is still lethal currently, but they got 5 mana to stop it. They have 2 mana to stop it. They have 1 mana to stop it. They're dead. They should have tried to roll for a taunt totem. For the Scarlet Crusade! For the Cub Slide Crusade! Deathwing cheering us on from the sidelines. John's got the Cub Slide. There is nothing more iconic to Hearthstone than the Warlock, the Warlock Cub plays. As I thought, you should have Deathwinged. But I didn't realize till just now. I obviously didn't roll a taunt. Completely trolled him. Alright. Yeah, Gobi says chat for the win assist. I was gonna go for Deathwing a turn earlier. But, the White Mane and such ended up pretty sweet, actually. Alright. We are gonna take a 3-minute break after that sweet game. We got the 9-0. Can we get the 10-0, the 11-0, the 12-0? We already have the 12-0 Warlock achievement, unfortunately. It'd still be nice to get a sweet run. Yeah, John said I didn't even see it first time. It was Miss Taunt. I noticed it, of course, but I wasn't actively thinking about the fact that it missed it. But yeah, normally you get a 13-13 with all the keywords, but they got a 15-15 with no taunt. Alright, we'll be back in 3 minutes. Thanks for being here. Thanks again, Dindario, with the 2 gifted subs. Very appreciate it.
Gul'dan versus Illidan.
This ends now! And so this unholy affair begins.
You said, what's the safe word? It's bandana, which most people assume is a banana is kind of the joke safe word. And so people say banana, and it's like, no, it's bandana. You're saying the wrong word. It's actually not safe. It's ironic.
Get it out! Get it out!
Nine-0 Demon Hunter.
Something to hide?
I mean, you expect to see it. It's scary.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
ATD says they forgot it was the weekend today. You're still you're right on time for variety usually. It's like time for variety. We want to save online. Yeah. I don't remember if ATD caught any, but the ATD, I think it was ATD, so they've got to swing back and wish Happy New Year on the West Coast. Is that right? Did you do so? I don't know. Somebody said they were going to swing back by. Regardless, we did play some variety last night as we approached midnight on the West Coast. The best coast.
You've got me fired.
Is it New Year's everywhere now? Oh, it has to be. It has to be. See, fell asleep before your New Year's. Ah, yeah, so we did play some Death's Gambit. We played Death's Gambit for like an hour and a half after we got the 7-win final round of the night. Double Cycle, Double Inquisitor with some Kreen sprinkled in. I do like Kreen. I love to trade. If you can trade without taking damage, whew, that's the dream. So thinks the Popsicooler is the best, like, voice line? Sound of the expansion? Double wobbling runts inside the expired merchant. Maybe. Maybe I can get 2 big dragons.
Show me.
This is the best coast. The West Coast is the best coast. But I will always acknowledge the East Coast as the Beast Coast, which is pretty good too. There's 2 Ysairs coming up, and I'll never have the hand space. I'll never have the hand space.
Show me.
I think bumping there in this case does benefit us. Usually you don't want to bump because it gives their minion extra attack. But this time I think it helps. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Did you get you say I might not want to merchant it? Yeah, I guess they have silence or something. Yeah. Well, and right now I'm not even looking at turn 9 because this flag runner is gonna do 700 damage. Steward of Scrolls. Try to get a Plague of Death for like the next turn. Nah. Oh, they're gonna have so much damage. They're gonna have so much damage here. There it is. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. You can try.
Private Shorty, reporting for duty.
much like the 30 left ones. Uh-oh. They're going for it. They're going for it. They know they can't beat me long term. They're just gonna smack my face. 70,000 damage. Whoa. So I have 10 health. I need this Steward of Scrolls to help me.
A charming composition.
Soul... Oh, well, Soul Shear helps me. Drain Soul helps a lot more. Desecrated Graveyard is pretty sweet with Robbling Runts, but I can't take it. I can't take it. No way, no how. I think I do want to split up the wobbling right now, yeah. I don't have to. I can trade here and here and here. No, I want the wobbling split right now. Alright. Double golden Ysera. What does it mean?
A charming composition.
There's no cycle. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's a reason to not split.
I see. I yield for now.
Yseras shall dream together forever. Alright. Boy, I'm glad we discovered the right card off the Steward of Scrolls. There is an alternate timeline where we do not discover a card that helps us off Steward of Scrolls, and I am still crying in that timeline right now. But in this timeline, I just give a thumbs up. 10-0. Thank you, Turnips, with the 10 months of sub. Dedicate that win to you. I missed some follows. I missed a follow from, Die Arm. I missed a follow from Sek.
Ends now. And so this unholy...
PogChamp says there's an alternative timeline where they don't exist. There's probably many, many, many alternative timelines where you don't exist. Me too. Chris says we're in the best timeline. Oh, I doubt that. At least we won that game. I wish there were no timelines. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's deep self-deprecation / depression. I appreciate that type of humor as long as I go too far. Alright, David says if this is the best timeline, whoo. In every other timeline, they're fighting Skynet right now. Alternative timelines where you slap a table and molecules miss each other and your hand passes through. That's relevant. That's relevant to a particular sci-fi story I like. Got our Lackeys.
Everyone has demons.
If all demons in your hand, +1/+1. I got no demons. I got no demons. Face or double trade? I mean, I think they're gonna trade into the gnome anyway, but we don't really like to give Demon Hire additional chances to go face.
This is our chance.
Seven face alert and punished. Well, not really. Not really punished. We could trade in coin Hollow Abomination. Gives us a 5/8 right away. We could try a wait a turn. Saucy goes for the coin hollow. I don't know. They could be even wider next turn. They really could.
On wings of evil.
I think I'm thinking Mage Scribe. Nah, Nexia. Sleepy Dragon could be valid here, too. I think I missed some chat. What did I miss? There was something I was trying to look at. Just two. That's what I was trying to look at. Just two. So they built up Ito and Genshin Impacts. They can do burst on cycle. Does good damage. How much damage are you doing on Ito's burst? I feel I saw Chibatron streaming some play with Ito and Genshin, and I'm pretty sure they were doing a lot more damage than me at the moment. I am doing... Well, I end up doing this anyway. I'm doing... I've got a high crit rate. I don't know, it's above 60%.
Pride now.
But, yeah, I'm doing like 9k a hit, I think. Between 7 and 9k. Depending on which support I've got. So I've got Mage Scrub Coin, but really I want to put Bone Wraith in front of this Legionnaire. Try to make it not activate. Another Sinister deal. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Penflinger could do some work here with Coin and School Spirits, but let's take more Sinister deals. More! So this lets him kill the Hollow. Dongs! It's man, it's 10-0 for the moment. Are we destined to be 10-1 or 11-0? They just buffed up a lot of stuff. They have 2 3/3 rushes. They have 2 3/3 rushes, which is scary in itself.
With every strike, we will strike back harder.
It's kind of funny, actually, that, you know, the 1/1 rushes were dangerous to the piggyback imp. Now that they have 3/3 rushes, it's like, oh, 3/3 rushes, I can play piggyback. Piggyback's good against 3/3 rushes. Not against 1/1s, though.
What's wrong?
Mage Hunter on the Blood Knight? No, they're just gonna straight up kill the 4/1. Spark number 1. Just this recent Diablo 3 clip where somebody did 15 quadrillion damage with 1 crit. That's pretty impressive. Hearthstone stops at like 4 billion or something. Technically School Spirits and Ram Commander, but I don't think I want to.
Magic is not a toy.
I like that the Faceless Lackey stuff gets buffed by the Blood Guard.
Do not lose these.
Buff the left side minion in your hand. Super iconic Demonire card. Doesn't really work for Warlock too well. Atheist, we could infusion a rush. Potentially, yeah. Thank you to Mid with the follow. I appreciate that.
Give me your best shot.
It's too big. Too big for an honorable kill. I know we can kill this, I'm just deciding how we want to do it. Let's go wide and pray. I'm gonna kill the Centurion. Trade spirits. And circle, you like that? Maybe I do too. I don't particularly like... I don't particularly like using the Rams, but yeah, as Saucy points out, this is really weak to Cycle of Hatred, and we are at 10-0. So, it could just be Cycle Death. Oh, Cycle Death? No, they're targeting something else. A Night Captain. Tappity tap. Got too much health for Hooked Reaver to be particularly good. I should still play it. If they got Cycle, we can't beat it, really. I agree. What do we have left in the deck that's still good? The last Sinister deal. About it. Oh, I got Steward Scrolls. That might be good.
Who is next on the
Okay. So, Double Knight Captain. Double Knight Captain is a big part of the reason why they're up here at 10-0. Ugh. Yeah, they're 1 damage off lethal on board at the moment.
Is unbreakable.
Got something to hide?
Get it out! Get it out!
Now they're 3 damage off lethal on board. We didn't find the power minions from the Lackeys this game. And they got that Legionnaire play that was super. Wow! all 3 Knight Captains buffed by Legionnaire, all 3 buffed by Honorable Kill. But yeah, I tried to slow down the Legionnaire with the Bone Wraith, and it didn't work because of the Spark Drill. Which is all drafted. ATs, they actually missed lethal. That's true. Unfortunately, well, hold on. Okay, well, we don't do it. I was looking for the technical punish, and technically, we could have got Steward of Scrolls, discovered Plague of Flames, traded here. We'd have the 4/4. I could drop the ram. I could have actually punished them with this into Plague of Flames. But it didn't happen. I can still hit them in the face one more time. For defiance's sake. Massive Cataclysm would work too. Yeah, man. At that point, they have 3 cards, and it's their turn. I'm at 4 health with no board. But... Plague of Flames, at least I get to keep a 1/1 on board. I don't discard the other cards I'm holding. Still with this, actually, you have the 1/1 for Pisaki, even with Cataclysm. That is true. That is true. David, hype for some office material. Oh, and so that I didn't actually, even though it involves the actual cast, I guess I didn't realize that was being distributed through official services. I thought it may have just been a side thing, just their own thing, through Apple Podcasts and stuff. Like. I think I mentioned to you that 2 of the actors from Star Trek Voyager, the actors that played Tom Paris and Harry Kim, they've been doing a podcast called Delta Flyers that is them reminiscing about Voyager 1 episode at a time. But that's not official. That's not affiliated with Paramount.
And so this unholy affair begins.
Says, rest in peace, the 12-0 dream. Yeah, we've already got that achievement, though. So a 12 win gets just as much rewards as a 10-1, or as a 12-0, so... This is Steward was 1 turn away from saving the game. Possibly. I mean, we were still at 4 health, and they were at, like, 15. It's still very unlikely that we would have won, but we could have dreamed. You've been offered 1 Knight Captain, like your last 10 runs. That opponent with at least 3 makes you sick. Disgusting. Oof. Transfer Student Dormant is very, very strong, but the Expired Merchant, like eating the Transfer Student hit, is pretty good for us.
No, don't. It's still good. Duty.
Flipping to you want the DBZ meme? The super episodes are uncut within reason. It's the same episodes from season 4 with 8 minutes extra content and cut storylines each episode. Wait, storylines? Hey, apparently this is not the podcast I thought it was. I assumed it was just commentary and reminiscences. Storyline. They ain't the expired merchant, like I want them to. And they're able to get a free kill with that. We do get our double Bone Wraith, though, which is good against their current board. Are we actually playing a Bone Wraith here? Because, you know, Ram Commander looks good, too. I think we still Bone Wraith. I think we still Bone Wraith, actually. Rams will be good later.
Snivel claims the cold tooth mine.
So we're gonna go for the health buffs. So use both health buffs. Pretty annoying here, actually. We can do the Ram Commander and a Ram to kill the 3/3. Then they've got the 2/4 against this 2/2. Dark Peddler as well. Would I ever try to evolve this to a 5? There it is.
Limb by limb.
Not the 5 we were looking for. Great 5, but only when you play it from hand. Discover a new hero power. This is so far away. 'Cause I'm not doing it now. I want my life tap too much.
Tracking their movements.
This is an iffy pick. This may never get played.
Another soul to consume. Go through.
It's just so easy here for them to, you know, play a frost spell and buff up this 4/5. Defense. I still have to win one more if we lose here.
Could you repeat?
Uh-oh. Double frost spell? Yeah. They don't actually get the honorable kill on us, but they get this giant minion. Yeah, the AT starts with double wind chill. That's what I was worried about, them drawing 2 cards while buffing this up. Okay. I really want the piggyback down, I think, so we're not going for the Steward of Scrolls yet.
Two is company.
Got something to hide?
Is Hysteria in? I don't think so. Hello. Whoa. Alright, well, despite the fact they draw 8 cards, I still need Plague of Flames here. Could go for Bone Wraith, technically. If we trade here, they might have to put both 8s into the Bone Wraith, slow down significantly, but... No. Let's just go for the Plague of Flames. Ugh. This is a loss for sure. Even if I get the Plague of Flames. Even if I get it. Rushing this is certainly helpful.
Double time and double pay.
I was going for Demon Claws, but I guess this... We were actually looking for armor up or heal, but that didn't happen either. Talk to him is technically bad for us. I say technically because, I mean, this is a big loss, but... well... I can hit here and Razor Jaw there and play Bone Wraith. The Bone Wraith might absorb the 8 hits.
I wonder.
Another soul to consume.
But of course.
Yeah, we might die this turn if they top deck like an AoE or a rush.
You call that?
Finley, no! Yeah. That's it for this game. I guess I'll revive a ram for fun.
Arise, my champions!
My champion battle ram. Well,
With
yeah.
every strike,
The Ice Revenant Double Frostbite was just too much on its own, really. Is it reduced to this? Summoning a ram again? Yep. Alright, we were 10-0, now we're 10-2. One more chance. I mean, a 10-3 would be fine. It just is always annoying to lose 3 in a row, right? So I wouldn't really want to go 10-0 or 10-3. I hope we get at least 11. Yeah, James is 10-3 dream. I know, 10 is still 10. I won't be too annoyed by it. I'd rather win one more. It's death by tentacles.
Unholy affair begins.
Let me tell you more about a Sword Art Online. Is the fear of killing Octosari killed you? I don't think that's true. I killed a minion that was nearly as big. The Ice Revenant. It was up to like 7-8 at that point, right? Is it Sword Art Online? What's that got to do with it? Sure. Or was your last word the point?
Kind of.
Sword Art Online is a big tentacle scene. Like 18 episodes in or something. That's why I stopped watching Sword Art Online.
Kind of.
He says, Ice Rift next was already up to 8 attack, not 7.
Give him a wolf's welcome.
Uh-oh. Double white mane expired merchant. Does have the virtue of never having been tried.
You've got me fired.
Alright, we'll try to set this up, try to avoid them getting the honorable kill. The second half of the anime doesn't count, only the first half is actually Sword Art Online. I think when the tentacles come out, they're still in the first MMO. I don't think they're in the second one yet, but I'm not sure. We need more rams.
go round, go
Hot streak.
Should've looked at the faceless lackey first, actually. I'll still have enough mana for both rams. Yeah. Why did it play that voice line twice? Unless you're talking about the plant and not the tentacle researchers. Wait, is there another tentacle scene later after I gave up? Ugh. What's the transfer do on this board? Valkyrie, give me Divine Shield.
No, don't. It's still his company. Take a trip.
Hot streak.
Alright, the stable hand is inside the expired merchant. We got our white main active right now, but I mean, this is the turn. I imagine they're gonna try. Oh no! Shoot, they had it! We talked about it in the other game. Oh, they're gonna get punished for that slightly. Slightly punished. Because now I can give up the hothead and revive it at the full 3/6 size. They could have traded into this.
That was an error. Unsightly. Let's forget it.
Hot streak.
Three's a crowd.
Oh shoot, have I... Wait. Board space. Well, it's fine. They revive in the order of play, but I was hoping to get an extra damage to face, which I don't get. It's still fine. It's still fine. This doesn't change anything. But yeah, I was hoping to get one extra damage to face.
Wanna bite? Take a trip.
We threw away a ram for nothing. Not for nothing. Oh, brawl? Yeah, I still get a 4/1. Hey, so I'll see what goes. Get brawled. Get brawled from the perfect card. Oh, and I... That's the worst one to win.
Astonishing.
Well, actually, I guess the Zephyrus is still worse, actually, to win, but it's the second worst option. You get a 4/1, I do. I do. Yeah, it's Zephyrus the worst one to win. Yes, that's accurate.
Buying or selling.
Yes, Worgen. Which says the last Zephyrus you played was because you could kill them with Shadowwood Pain. He didn't offer you one. Didn't win the game that turn. That's surprising. That's surprising. Shield of Honor to try to stop that from dying. Wobbling Runts is not bad.
From nothing. Power.
If I use the coil to drop the shield, I can still play the Wobbling Runts, but I don't get the tap. You're very surprised, and yeah, are you sure one of the other options wasn't lethal too? Like, you know, if it gave you a AOE silence or something? I don't know. Like Larry says, I'm like, boy, I'm curious what things it did offer you.
Power.
Fluffy with the 7 months of sub, I appreciate. Fluffy was gifting, I think it was 5 subs the other day, yeah? It's off the leaderboard. We're in a new month. We're in a new year even. But yes, Happy New Year to Fluffy.
Excellent decision.
With an excellent decision, I appreciate it. I'll do a text shout out too. Fluffy does stream a wide variety of games. I appreciate your support over here. Yes, wide variety of games and a wide game with The Witcher. It's a big game. It's a big game.
From nothing. Power.
Full-blown evil. That lets me clear. I like clearing here. I could put piggyback imp on all these though.
So many possibilities.
Which usually will win. Usually.
Almost out of time. First kill.
Ah. Maybe I should have just gone for the full-blown evil, but... Need like a 1 damage AoE. Are they gonna have one? If they have any other minions, I should play them before this. Oh, well that's a 1 damage AoE. They discard a boom ship. Huh. Alright, well, we got a Bone Wraith, try a whole Deathwing back. We can still draw cards twice as fast as they can. But they do get one more Lackey, don't they? They have the 2/10 freeze taunt. If it was very low on health, you offer a weapon, a smite, and another not helpful card. Yeah, like, I've seen Zeph miss anything as clear cut as that. I've seen a couple of Zephyruses that were really devastating, but yeah, not like as clear cut as that, like you say.
With every strike, we will strike
Got
back
something
harder.
to hide?
No friends around.
Alright, so I mean this is Lackey, yeah?
You don't pick the one, silly.
Okay, so if we... Oh, hold on. Alright. If we attack Deathwing and then Broom and put it to 1 health, we can get a 12 damage boost on Hollow. That's pretty sweet.
Buying or selling.
Do I have enough mana to tap? No, right? Now if I want to play all these.
Private Shorty reporting for duty.
Show me!
Deal.
So much power.
Alright, what's their draw against our 17-8? That's not as good as our 17-8. They say, look at us, we're the Deathwing now, +5. Okay. Dedicate that win to Fluffy with the 7 months of sub, they're appreciated. And we do get up to the 11-2, where we are legally required to do the DBZ meme. I usually, we do it in a very specific way usually, but I kind of want to change it here, right? Because Hollow Abomination went up to 17 attack. So it's like, will Hollow Abomination's new Super Abomination form with over 12 attack defeat Deathwing and go 12 wins? Or will it be Shatter in the Rocks of 11-3? Find out next time on Save File 17. Ba-ba-ba. Legally required. Legally required to do the DBZ meme at 11-2. Thank you, Oku, with the follow, and also to LSA. Not sure if I'm reading that name right, but I appreciate the follows. And maybe the immediate unfollows with the cringe DBZ meme. Maybe the immediate unfollows. It's the Grandpa Simpson. Walk in, put his hat in, turn around, pick the hat up, walk out. So we're too strong. It's just me, or she... How about she transformed in the Deathwing? That's how the lore works, I think.
Tusk won't stop shattering.
Alright, just coin out the 2-3 against the 2-2.
Got something to hide?
Do we get to see if they actually discounted a spell or not? Does it show a card here if they got the discount? I don't know. Which I should know, because I play Ping Mage that runs that card.
Can't go round, don't go through.
We could go for the Sinister deal right away. You know, we might get the 2 damage Lackey and clear their board, but it doesn't seem worth it. Especially they got 7-win Demon Hire, now it's 7 wins with a Shaman. Feels good. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Drafted Abusive Sergeant. Up at 11 wins. Not super common to see. If we desperately want to clear here, we can with Razorjaw Ram, but it does not feel very necessary.
Can't go round, don't go through.
Lot of Rams. Lot of Rams. I said, classic scene, gift with grandpa said, yeah. Does your dad know you work here? He suggested. All right. I figured I'll take a whiskey sour or something, he says. Well, okay. They ping the minion instead of my face, even though it gives me an easy trade. Alright, let's look at some Lackeys. So this is the good one now, but I'm not turning down Discover a Dragon, not when we're in a decent board state anyway. This time I can take it, though. Bad roll, but not super bad.
Get it out! Get it out!
We actually gonna... Whitemane has done, like, nothing all run. Is she actually gonna do something in the very last game? That's quite a use of Steel Rager. Well, okay, it activates the combo. That's a reason to do it. It was the best 2-drop at the moment. I don't know. Are there any... Is there any cards like Millhouse Mana Storm? You know, 2 mana 4/4s right now? Oh, the Druid 2... Which Druid 2-drop? I mean, there's one... Oh, so... It's in Druid. Well, it's also the powers on the Battlecry, right? You're talking about the one that's like Savage Roar?
Private Shorty!
Doesn't matter off the Faceless Lackey spawn.
On the wings of evil.
Proto Drake Revival off Whitemane could be a thing. Alright, this Demon Hire 2 drop. If we were playing an actual Demon Hire, that would be really good. Here, though, we're not getting the attack. Well, speaking of attack, let's let him get the Legionnaire buff and get 9 attack on Hollow Abomination. Alright, well, they probably got some hand buffs. Although this one is a Discovered Mage spell, so they got a max of 3 hand buffs. We got our 11-8. Oh, Tolvir! Tolvir 2/6 taunt. I don't know if anybody else said it, but H4. That's very overstated. Bypass the battle cry. John said they win it. H4's got it. Yeah, just like Injured Blade Master, but on 2 mana. Fireball. Well, thank you, Chow, for the follow. I appreciate that. They do manage to kill the Hollow, but they don't develop on the board. Yeah, this is good. We were looking for Bloodguard, but this is good.
Buying or selling.
We could get Reliquary Seeker to work, technically. I don't have any fail spells to draw, do I? I probably am going to take the Sphere, actually. Because these are... AT wants to try the Seeker.
So many possibilities.
I mean, I can't do it this turn. If they clear me... Their options are like, well, the Sphere could help me find my Blood Guard faster. I'm hoping... I probably don't need any of those options, to be honest. But... of the options presented to us, I think the Sphere trying to find our Steward of Scrolls faster, our Blood Guard faster, our last Sinister deal faster, I think it's the best thing there for us. I was thinking of the 2-4 taunt. 2-6 though. Yeah, the 2-4 taunt from Warlock bypassed the Valkyrie there too. They ping that 1-1. We lost to that Demonaire that got all of the 8-8 Knight Captains with the Legionnaire, so it's kind of a trend. So I can... Yeah, White Mane timing. I can trade, use the Ram, and then play the White Mane. And I can equip the Sphere.
Three's a crowd.
Your soul is mine to break.
Arise, my champions.
The White Mane finally did someone good. Crisis! I could have got the 5-5 Seeker there, actually.
Snivel claims the cold tooth mine.
Looking for Broomstick, maybe? Yeah, Stable Hand. It's one of our bigger cards. Let's not choose a new fate. Alright. Drop the shields.
Deal.
So you have the 2 health buffs in hand, and 3 other cards. The ones on the left may still be buffed minions. I've lost track. His Sphere didn't do anything. This game may not be over yet, although I hope it is.
You've got
To save, best plays tend to have, we can do this, to save immediately doesn't consider other options. Was there another good option there? That's a good play. I want the Proto Drake down. Alright, let's get King Crush.
I'll be your field guide.
Huh! I actually can tap to get a random 3-cost minion. Okay. Ooh. If I ever died a double fireball? Yeah, I could. He's a white tap. Well, I get the draw and I get the random 3-cost minion, but yeah. It's about the only way we lose is if I tap into them having burst. So, let's try to avoid the only way I can think of losing. Wait, is double fire... Wait, that's a double fireball amazing guy too. Wait, is double fireball still lethal? 14 plus 5 plus ping. Oh, it's still lethal. Is it? Oh wait, what? Yeah. Oof. I'm adding extra damage. I'm just panicking. So fireball's 12. I don't know why I'm giving them 7 damage fireballs. It's just panic. Alright, but there's no need to panic. Because we got the full 12 wins. Like we said, 12-0, 12-2 have the same rewards. Chow says congrats. Thanks again for the follow. Mar says hello, YouTube. Quite possible. We got to do a lot of fun stuff with Lackeys. The game was over with the white... white main play. I'm surprised Automod didn't catch John's typo. That feels like something I would want Automod to stop. We got a Golden Lake Thresher, which we've got 2 already, but we also got the Golden Iron Bark, which should be new. Alright. A Cinto with Iron Bits support. I mean, you're technically accurate, John, but, I mean, I still think Automod should catch it. And we honorably killed a legendary minion with Hollow Abomination. That was the Get Over Here achievement. Get over here! Alright, bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Good day. Good day.